What's up, guys? Today we are not going to be working on the old Key West. It's real overcast today, and I just got the parts in today for this Gheenoe. We're gonna be working on this Gheenoe. This is a 15.6 Gheenoe Classic 2001. It's got a 25 Yamaha on it. I think it's like an 04 or something like that. But old 25 Yamaha long shaft with a jack plate. Yeah, we're gonna be working on it. We gotta get it ready to go for sale and everything. Get all the seats back on. So we're gonna put this seat back on. We're gonna put this hatch and this seat back on. We're gonna reinstall the steering for the stick steer. We're gonna change out this cable. This cable needs to be cut because it's all bent. Well, it's seized up, one, and then I tried unseizing it and then I bent it. So I'm gonna have to cut it to push it through here. I got the brand new one right here. This is a 9.5 foot. I think this is gonna work a lot better. This is a 10. See how it's all bowed out? So I think it's gonna work better. It's gonna just look better, stuff like that. We need to reinstall another cup holder. We're going to, let's see, what else we need to do. See this right here? This is the live well tube. This broke off, so we're going to reinstall the new one. Well, it's not new one, it's old one. So what I ended up doing was I ended up cutting it down, sanding it real good, and we're going to install that and apply this Fast Cure 5200. So get that installed. Probably going to service this motor at some point. But yeah. So repainted it. Did some fiberglass patching right here a couple years ago. And then I did some right here recently. It was cracked real bad and it was leaking. And then I laid some new gel coat on and some webbing and stuff like that. So it's a little bit a shade off, but I'm thinking about laying some C-deck or something down just to sort of cover it up. But yeah, let me show you all this. So this webbing stuff, I mean, you can't even tell. I mean, you can tell the shade of difference from the gel coat, but that's it. But the webbing itself, you can't even tell. So let me show you all, like, this is like, if y'all want a, just like an easy remedy type thing, like this is just marble spray is what this is. And it comes out in that pattern. When you spray it, it comes out all webbing, looking like spider webs and stuff like that. And this stuff works great. I mean, it looks exactly like the webbing in there. So, but yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. So, worked on I had a bad ground and stuff. Got the trailer lights all working and stuff like that. There's a couple little small things we need to do. We need to bend this handle out or reinstall it, reinstall a new one or something like that. But yeah, we're gonna get it squared away. So I ended up cutting it. Accidentally deleted it, or I took a picture or something. But anyways, I cut it. So cut that. So we're gonna try and knock the rest of it. We're gonna try and knock that through. Hopefully it's not bent to where it's gonna get all, crooked up in that tilt tube and damage it. But yeah, we're gonna knock it through. You know how when you work on things and you misplace things? I thought I just did that with this, but I actually found it. Sometimes I will not. I'll be looking all over the damn place. Oh, this is a good, actually. So let me show y'all this. I'm about to show y'all. So, if y'all don't know, I didn't know how these worked for a while until I started taking these apart. But this is a tube within a tube. So, if you look at this, this will just come right out now. And now, the only thing that's left in there is just one of the tubes. So, what we can do Knock this thing through. Look at that. Okay, it is coming out. Coming out a lot easier than I thought. That's good. So, check this out. So this is how these work. It ain't gonna want to go on there very good because of that. But anyways, so this was attached to here, and if you mess with boats, you're gonna know this, especially if you mess with boat steering. But I didn't know this for a while, and until I started messing with these. So this cylinder travels within this inner cylinder, and then it turns on this access point, obviously. So this is attached to this, and then this is this access point. So, you know, it goes from, how do I describe this? So you would have this right over here. So say that tube was in the tube, it was all the way in itself, it's going to be about right here. But say, now if you extend that tube going out of itself, you're going to come and it's going to push the motor on this access point, or whatever, access point. So that's how your steering is going with one cable, because you're going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So, well, that's good. So we got that through. So now what we need to do is we need to drill these rivets out and then get this new steering on. Look at that. That's going to be perfect. Sits in there. That goes in there. This is the difficult part. You gotta roll this around at the same time, keeping it in this groove. And that's gonna slide some. And this plate goes on there. There you go. And I need these ones because they flush. Let's get them started. I'm going to same up. When I bought this boat, I had to replace this cable and this piece. This was all cracked when I replaced it. So now we got these guys. And these go sitting there like that. I think I had to use a magnet last time. So I got this thing on me. I think. I can't remember, it's been a while. I put these on a couple times. My John boat over there, it's got a stick steer as well. Anyways, we'll get all these on. Get it bolted back up. Get our rod back in there. Probably have to bend that rod. As you can see, this one's bent a little bit. I just need to put it in a hole or something and then bend it back. But I was going to get a new one, but this is the old style Easy Glide, the one that my John boat's got. It's the newer style. This is 7/16, I think, or maybe 5/16, and I think that one's 7/16. It's a little bit of a thicker rod, but they went to that. They didn't. Easy Glide does not make these anymore. They don't make the balls either. So if that ball runs out, we have to figure something out. Right. But these old puppy dogs. Little baby puppy dogs. Huh? I don't know. She's just barking. Let me show you this one. This is a difficult one to get to. You good? See that one? It's way up in there. I think I gotta use a wrench to get it. But yeah, we'll get it. So I did a couple things off camera. I had to take this apart again. I forgot to apply some of this. So this is from Easy Glide. This is what they recommend. Action lube, 80 below, extreme temperature, 100% synthetic, low temperature grease. Low temperature performance, excellent EP and anti-wear properties, good compatibility with most greases, outstanding rust and corrosion control. So the reason that I've been having issues on mine is this system needs a cover over this because there's a crack at the top of this. You can't see it, but there is a crack at the top of this, and there's not a gasket between both of these mating surfaces. So what happens is rust obviously gets in there and it binds up the cable. So you need to have this stuff, and this really needs a cover. So whenever I sell this boat, I'm going to mention that to the next buyer so they don't have to deal with that. Because this is the second cable I've spent, and these cables are expensive. I think this was $230. So I think it was $260 with the grease and everything like that. This ain't got to be crazy tight. It's got a nylon nut on it, so I'm probably going a little too tight as it is. So I wasn't able to get it completely perfect, but I got it pretty close. I'm satisfied with that. So we got a little jam screw right here. Sits in that groove. We got this nut on the bottom. Hopefully I didn't damage it. No, I just can't get it on. It's difficult doing this upside down. As you can see, I got all this grease on me from that 80 below stuff. Alright. Pretty good. So, see what we got going on here. Look at that. That's smooth as butter too, boy. It's all the way down. Man, that's smooth. Right there. It's a little squirrely, but I definitely think it's better than it was. There, that looks a lot better. Yeah. Get a little bit through here. Looks pretty good. Oh yeah. Smooth, my boy. So let me show y'all one of my concerns. So you see that? That's a black ground. See the red? You can see it in this one better. See that? These are my power cables. Look at that. See how new these look? It's because I replaced them. Because one of the power or the had a bad ground, one of them, or the power was bad or something. I think it was the positive that was bad. But I'm thinking it was because maybe it could have been self-induced, or maybe it was the guy before me. But when putting these in, you know, drilling them out, if you hit the inside of one of those cables, I mean, you're going to expose it and it's going to rust from the inside out. So that's probably not good. And I was concerned about when I did mine, because I had to drill these rivets out to get them out. You can see see how big that hole is? That was one. And I think this one was one. But let me show y'all. I left these on there. So I think I'm in the clear. But you see, I don't think it went all the way through. Here's the other one. So I think I'm good. But that was just you see where my drill bit went? I mean, it got close. I mean, that thing is only, you know, a quarter to a half inch deep. But I didn't get to the very bottom. I didn't go through the other side. So that's a blessing. That's just the bottom of the rivet right there. But I think I'm in the clear, so that's good. But if I have any power issues trying to start it up, that's why. So. Alright. So, we got this thing on. This was not easy to get on, especially by myself. I started with one side, slowly got it up, or got it on. Went to the other side, and then lined up the holes, got that one started, and then once that was all lined up, then I just came back and got the other ones. Some of them didn't want to go in, so I had to use this to get them to go in, but now we're going to tighten them up. Check it out. I mean, this thing is butter. So, yeah. All right, guys, we're about to go take the Gheenoe out. Got the seats on, got the steering ready to go. Yeah. Got that in there on live well. Got the paddle, got the gas. Got the old 4-stroke. And we are ready, old son. So yeah, we're gonna go test her out. When I had this boat before, it would go about, I think 27, 28, depending on the current, but we're gonna go run her. We'll see y'all here in a little bit. Love you.
About to, what's up, fellas? About to take this here Gheenoe out. We gonna have that thing ripping and running today, old son. Ripping and running. Yikes. Last time we were out in this river and this boat, there was a hole in the fiberglass, and I had to hold my toe over the hole. It was a 10-minute ride, turned into what, it was like an hour and 10.
Yeah, because we had to tow Brian.
Because we were towing friends. So, slight PTSD with this boat. But look at there.
Yeah, good to go.
Nothing yet. Hopefully it stays that way.
Wishful thinking.
Speedy.
Smell that? I got two
You bet. It's that thing.
Made it back home, boys. The boat ran good. It's got a little bit of a some leaking action going on from right here. It's coming out from the live well area. So yeah, but other than that, the boat ran great. Motor ran good. Everything. This hub was a little, oh yeah, that hub's a little warm, so that needs a little bit of grease, but other than that, she ran good. So yeah, that's probably gonna be it for this video, on this at least. I mean, I gotta clean it up a little bit and do a couple little things, but I'm gonna post it for sale, and then and yeah, post it for probably about 4,500 is probably where I'm at. 45, 5,000, somewhere around there. So, but yeah, it's a good boat. It's made a lot of great memories for me. So, but yep, love you guys.